Shifting focus now, Donald Trump may be in the middle of his first of many criminal trials, but that has not deterred the former US president from forging ahead with his bid for the upcoming presidential elections that's slated for this November. The weekend saw Trump organize a fundraiser in Palm Beach, Florida, that also served as what many call an audition for vice presidential nominee. What has been a quiet campaign for months now appears to be gathering momentum. Over the weekend, Trump gathered hundreds of donors and prominent Republican lawmakers in Florida. It was also the first time that potential vice presidential candidates were reportedly scrutinized by Trump's backers, donors and the returning presidential candidates' teams as well. The list of Trump's VP contenders includes Senator Marco Rubio of Florida, J.D. Vance of Ohio, and Tim Scott of South Carolina. Among the U.S. Congress representatives are Elise Stefanik of New York, Byron Donalds of Florida, and also on the list of potential candidates to be second in command are Governors Doug Burgum of North Dakota and Kristi Noem of South Dakota. Several officials from the Republican camp and political analysts have pegged Rubio, Vance and Scott as the top contenders for the VP position. However, it will be weeks before Trump makes any announcements on the choice. Now for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani is joining us live from New York. Susan, good to see you. We are hearing some names over the weekend that could be part of the potential vice president of Donald Trump. That is, if he becomes the nominee for the Republicans. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, those names are all viable. We're hearing that GOP insiders are pushing for Senator Tim Scott. He's African-American, and he's been sort of the voice of calm and reason in the Republican Party, trying to bring all sides together, including the Democrats. And they feel that, Tim Scott might be a better candidate than others. But, Donald Trump will ultimately make the final decision. I do want to say about Kristi Noem, it looks like her prospects went up in smokes after it was revealed that she shot her 14-month-old puppy because the puppy was misbehaving, and she says that the puppy was a danger to her family. But that really made headlines this past week, and she's just considered a dog shooter right now, and that's considered to be not very sympathetic. So that's what we know about Kristi Noem. We'll have to see, ultimately what the Trump campaign, what path it moves. But what we do know, and judging from these contenders, is that the former president is not going to pick a clone of himself. He's going to pick someone that's a little more measured, with a lower profile, but ultimately, someone that can also fight for the MAGA agenda.
All right, Susan, thank you so much for getting us all those updates from New York. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.